On September 19, 1991, two German tourists, Helmut and Erika Simon, were hiking in the Italian Alps along the Austrian border. At an elevation of 10,500 feet, as the couple were hiking near Simlon Mountain, they discovered the body of a recently deceased mountain climber, partially frozen in the ice. Upon their return, the couple reported their finding to local authorities. The following day, a forensic team extracted the body and transported it to the medical examiner's office in Innsbruck. It soon became apparent that this was no ordinary hiker. It was, in fact, the body of a 45-year-old man who had died over 5,000 years ago. The mummified body was affectionately named Otzi, in honor of the Ötztal region of the Alps where the body was discovered. There is, however, a dark history surrounding Otzi. In today's episode, we will look into the mysterious curse of Otzi, the Iceman of the Alps. The discovery of Otzi in 1991 created a media sensation and piqued the interest of scientists from across the globe. Dated at 5,300 years old and being in such remarkably preserved condition, the body of Otzi and his accompanying artifacts have given archaeologists an unprecedented view of Copper Age European society. The clothing and artifacts recovered along with the body included a cloak made of woven grass fibers, a coat, a belt, a pair of leggings and shoes, all made of various leathers and animal skins, tools of various sorts including a scraper, a drill, flakes of flint, and an awl made from animal bone, and weapons which included a copper axe, a knife, a quiver of 14 arrows, and a bow. Perhaps the most intriguing artifact found was an arrowhead which was dug out of Otzi's left shoulder. Forensic tests indicate that this was the probable cause of Otzi's death. It appears that the Iceman had been murdered. Rainer Henn was a forensic pathologist and was a member of the team that recovered Otzi's body from the ice. Rainer Henn actually used his bare hands to lift Otzi's body and position it into the body bag. In 1992, 1 year after the discovery of Otzi, Rainer Henn was on his way to a convention where he was scheduled to give a talk on Otzi. Tragically, Rainer Henn never reached his destination. He was killed in a car crash on his way to the convention. Rainer Henn was the first known victim of the Iceman's curse. Kurt Fritz was an experienced mountain guide and hiker. Fritz was hired by the forensic research team to guide them to Otzi's body. In 1993, Kurt Fritz was leading a team of hikers on a trek into the Alps. Fritz was caught up in an avalanche and was killed. Kurt Fritz was the only member of the hiking team to be killed by the avalanche that day. In 1991, Helmut Simon was the hiker who had discovered the body of Otzi along with his wife Erica. In October of 2004, while hiking in the Alps, Helmut Simon fell 300 feet to his death. Due to blizzard-like conditions, it took searchers 8 days to find the body of Helmut Simon. Dieter Warnecke was an experienced mountain guide and hiker and was the head of the mountain rescue team that was tasked with searching for Helmut Simon. 1 hour after Helmut Simon's funeral, Dieter Warnecke died of a heart attack. Konrad Spindler was a scientist, and he was head of the research team at Innsbruck University. He was the world's leading expert on Otzi the Iceman. Spindler did not at all believe in the curse of the Iceman and would often joke about it. During an interview, Spindler once said, "It's a load of rubbish, nothing but media hype. The next thing you will be saying is that I will be next." In 2005, Konrad Spindler died from complications due to multiple sclerosis. Filmmaker Rainer Holz was given permission to film the removal of Otzi from his icy tomb. Holz turned this footage into a documentary film. Not long after completing the film, Rainer Holz died of a brain tumor. Tom Loy was a molecular archaeologist and was instrumental in piecing together the last moments of Otzi's life and how he was killed. Tom Loy was a senior lecturer at the University of Queensland School of Social Sciences. In October of 2005, Tom Loy was found dead in his home in Brisbane, Australia. He was 63 years old. Tom Loy's cause of death was listed as natural causes. However, many believe that he is the seventh and up to this point the last victim of the Iceman's curse. Could it be possible that Otzi, the 5,300-year-old Iceman, is cursed? Cursed mummies are nothing new, of course. Many ancient Egyptian tomb entrances were inscribed with curses warning trespassers not to enter. One interesting fact to note is that although Otzi was thought to be a murder victim himself, recent DNA tests show that the blood of 4 separate individuals have been found on Otzi's weapons. Is it possible that Otzi was not a murder victim, but instead was killed in retaliation for murders that he had committed? Perhaps, by removing Otzi's body from its icy tomb, researchers may have released the murderous spirit of a serial killer reaching 5,300 years into the future to continue his killing spree on our society. Or are the deaths surrounding the Iceman merely a coincidence, fueled by media hype and speculation? In either case, if you would like to see for yourself, Otzi and his related artifacts can be found at the South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology, located in Bolzano, Italy. This concludes today's episode of the Paranormal Report. If you enjoyed today's episode, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. The team at the Paranormal Report really appreciates your support.